Good morning, friends. We are back in motion, headed for our morning walk. All right, quick announcement. Today is the day, Wednesday. I am back on again at 11 to noon for my Beyond the Point Dance ATL virtual free dance classes. It's a combo class including classical ballet, modern dance, jazz, a little bit of hip-hop routine. And I hope you can join us today. So I'm getting my walk in a little bit early so I can get that out the way. Those of you who joined me earlier for my live when I did my 50 squats and my exercise routine, now that's over. Did a tribute to the Jacksons featuring my main man, Michael Joseph Jackson. All right, never forget that guy. Met him in full color in Gary, Indiana, and performed for him and allowed my students at the time to perform as well. It was such a fantastic experience, something that I will keep for the rest of my life. I still have the autographed CD of when he came out. That was the time he came out with the Invincible album. And so I know you all remember that. It was back in the day, but yet I still have MJJ signed autograph Invincible album. It was a CD because albums was like over with back in I think the early to late 80s. Anyway, they switched over to CDs and all this other stuff. I think now they're doing a lot of virtual stuff, doing a lot of YouTube stuff, doing a lot of downloading stuff, and it's not as I guess it's not as expensive, if you want to say, when you download stuff as it used to be when you went out and literally bought LPs or those, albums that we had, 45s. That's what I was trying to say, 45s. All right. So those times are over with, although they are called now vintage. Anyway, they're not vintage to me because they came out when I was living, and that was back in the 70s. I remember my first Michael Jackson album that I have. Actually, it was officially my Aunt Regina's. She bought every album there was, but best believe every song. Back in the day, they used to list songs in the album covers, list all the lyrics of every song. So I knew Michael Jackson from A to Z. All right, every word, every ad-lib, everything. I think I've made mention of this before. But anyway, yeah, I knew me some Michael Jackson. I still did. So, when people was like, well, what is he saying? What is he saying? I was like, I know what he's saying. Anywho. All right, so we're getting our walk in a little early this morning so I can get back, eat me a little small breakfast, rest up a little bit, and then get ready for my 11 o'clock class. So, again, if you can join me, great. If you can't, I understand. It is live, so it will be on Facebook, so you can always go back. If you missed it, you can always go back to find me. It's going to be on my page, Nicole Hargrove, and you'll be able to join the class at a later time if you can't join it between 11 and noon. All right, so that's that. Today, my daughter is off of school. She has no school today following last night's election. All right. I really don't have a whole lot of thoughts that I haven't already said thus far about the election and how things are going because, again, those who are in leadership for this country are going to do what it is that they do. So, all we can do is do our part. If you voted, great. If you didn't, well, there's nothing I can do about that either. But anyway, I know I went out and voted. I exercised my American right, where my ancestors and all of my people fought for me as an African American / woman to be able to vote, and it didn't happen for a lot of my ancestors, male or female. They literally could not vote, and so, but I did, and so thank God for that. I actually did early voting, so I guess my vote is in that situation that they're dealing with right now with counting. And so I know there's a lot of states more than just Georgia that are in that predicament at this point. Probably 6 to 7, I believe, that have not finalized the vote. So there has been an extension for counting those votes, and hopefully there's no situations, if you know what I'm saying, that take place, and that this whole situation is done and completed fairly. Because as we stand right now, even though we know somebody said they about to say they're victorious, I don't think so. Until that final count is in, till that final truth is said, that's when you can make that statement. So even news commentators have voiced their opinions about that statement. So I'm just like, wow, okay. All right, so kicking and screaming. If you lose, brother, you out of there. You know, so it's just what it is. But if you stay, you just stay. Hey, nothing I can do about it. Again, like I've said, many others have said, God is yet in control. So anyway, so much for that. I don't want to spend the rest of my day focused on, you know, things that's been going on with the election. I do want to make a public service announcement because it applies to all of us. Continue to keep your mask on you right now. We are social distancing. My daughter's with me today, Gabriella. And there's no one out here except for maybe people that might be going to work or doing work in various yards. And there's nobody around us. So I keep my mask on me when I go into my home every single time. Just know that I wash my hands with soap and keep hand sanitizer on me on a regular basis, just so you're clear. I'm not oblivious to what's going on. The coronavirus is still in this earth, all right? And so until it's gone, I'm going to take every precautions that I possibly can to remain living, all right? Because I choose to live. I choose to not die until God says, Nicole, I need you back home. So right now, I'm good. My family's good. We're doing well. Shout out to my sons who are in Las Vegas right now doing what they do. They're performing artists. So hope they have a good time. Stay cautious about everything that's going on. Don't get too loose. Anyway, and I don't believe in that statement, what goes on in Vegas stays in Vegas. I don't think so, sir. Sirs, plural. You better be good. Anyway, enjoying this day. Actually, it's a really beautiful day. It's kind of chilly. As you can see, I'm wrapped up. But it's actually not as chilly as it was yesterday. It's supposed to warm up a little bit more today than it did yesterday. So happy about that. It's still fall, y'all. So take every precaution you can to stay equipped with what you need. If you need your jackets, your hats, scarves, whatever, do what you got to do. All right, y'all. We've covered about 2 cul-de-sacs already. About to make our rounds back around. Head on back. Again, eat a little breakfast. Get about our day. And I will see you all once again at 11 o'clock for my Beyond the Point Dance ATL. Virtual free classes, no donations, no nothing. This is my fall treat to everyone that's interested in the performing arts, all right? So, again, I'm not going to make the course so difficult that your regular novice or people that don't dance or whatever can't do it. If you got 2 left feet, come on and join me. Get your left and your right together. I'll help you out, all right? Anyway, I enjoyed performing arts, have my whole life, and I want to be able to give back. So I'll be doing this again one more time today between 11 and noon, and then I'll do 2 more times in this month of November, and that will give me 4 weeks of offering free classes. Following that, my goal is to get back. I have a YouTube channel, but I want to open it up on YouTube and get some more followers and get some things going there and go from there. So this is something that we have to kind of rework. I know a lot of us had a lot of dreams and aspirations for 2020 that had to be put on hold. But I believe we all are trying to make do with what we can do. So, but while we're trying to make do what we can do, still keep in mind what's going on, y'all. Please don't just let your guard down and just be like, oh, I don't believe in this mess, blah, blah, blah. It's not true, y'all. It's still here. Over 200 and something thousands. Do you hear me? Thousands of people have passed away, and still yet a lot of them are hospitalized, not knowing if they're going to live or die. All right, so this is real. All right, and all the stuff that has been said about how the economy is okay and the coronavirus is low and blah, blah, blah. I don't know how 200 plus thousand people dead is low. I'm just floored by that whole analogy. But anyway, it's neither here nor there. Only God knows. Only God knows. And I know by reading my Bible, I know He's allowing a lot of things to go on. But when He comes back, y'all, His wrath is going to be severe. You better believe that. It's going to be severe. All right? And all the ones that thought they got away, they're not getting away because judgment is going to be set on them. All right? Okay, y'all. I don't know if my daughter wants to say something. Hopefully it's something that is good and positive. And I'm going to let her say it. And then we're going to be off.
Today's word is fried rice chicken wings.
Okay. Fried rice and chicken wings. Okay. Today's word. All right. We got a place called American Deli here. And they sell fried rice and chicken wings. I had never had that combination ever until I moved here to Atlanta. Fried rice and chicken wings. Okay. But baby, it's good. It's good. All right. And I'm not even a crab leg person, but I had crab. But my favorite thing is lobster. All right, y'all. They eat some crab legs up like it ain't nothing. Anyway, have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.